define resilience as the ability to keep going in times of trouble. To know that something is difficult, to be able to be in the moment with that, but to continue forward anyway, is how I look at resilience.
It's really being able to have a sense of balance in life, to know that there's going to be disappointments and times that you're going to have hopefully not too much trauma or adversity, but that everyone suffers, and yet at the same time that we all have very many blessings in our lives. So having a sense of balance.
Stresses, strains, difficulties that we're all faced with, sometimes unexpected, sometimes more planned for, and I think our ability to weather them, to figure out ways to get through them, to problem solve, and to stay sort of okay inside, getting through them, getting beyond them to better times, better places in our lives.
Mind resilience is a holistic approach to helping persons access a sense of competency, of well-being, of optimism from the psychostressors of life, the ability to be resilient and to basically bounce back.
The ability to pull out the courage that sometimes you don't know you have, and the ability to respond better to a new crisis as opposed to react and panic. So I look at past struggles and how I've overcome and walked through them. Difficult as they were, I still made it to the other side.
We have stressors, whether we like it or not, and we have to be able to work through those. And so I see mind resilience as our ability to, again, be able to kind of just function in, a typical manner, and work through those daily challenges.
I think when we think about resilience, we think about what I think as resilience with a capital R, that there's trauma or something extremely stressful that's happened, these major life events, and I think that's a piece of resilience, is how do we cope and adjust and adapt and move on. But I think there's also resilience with a little r, which is just the day-to-day kinds of hassles. I can't find my keys, or I'm running a little late to a really important meeting, and how does that affect me? Or somebody says something and I'm a little put off by it, or I feel like maybe I'm in a little bit of a conflict with a friend or a coworker. So the more the day-to-day stuff, I think, also really matters, and so I think resilience is a quality that we can have throughout life.
What we've really found with the core concepts of resilience is that it goes across the board, which is nice, because you don't have to change things depending on who you're dealing with. So in other words, the same concepts apply to community resilience, to individual, to professional resilience, organizational resilience, child, family, and adult resilience. Those same things. We all want to have a sense of competency, connections, meaningful opportunities in our lives, and how do we take those same concepts and say, what do our communities need that's going to give them a sense of safety and purpose and hope and optimism? So I think that it's the application of that really is pretty far-reaching, and so I would like to add that to it, that you can really kind of apply it in any aspect of your life.